Hey, what's up? This is me, JDS4696, JDS Gamer, and today I'm going to be giving a trailer reaction for Just Cause 3. And this is the third game in the Just Cause, series, which is like a video game series set like in an open world environment. And again, you play as Rico Rodriguez. Now this time he leaves the agency and he decides to return to his homeland, which is now under the control of a brutal dictator known as General Di Ravello. So at this point, of course, Rico decides to go on a journey to destroy the general's evil plans. Now, I never played any of the Just Cause like video games. I never played any of those, but I always had my eyes on playing. Like 1 and 2. I always, always wanted to give it a try. I thought it was kind of cool that he jumps from like airplanes and parachutes and stuff, and he'd be like doing, he has like gun battles and stuff while he's in the air, like skydiving and stuff, like free falling. And I always wanted to try that, but I never gave it a try. But yeah, this is Just Cause 3, and I kind of got my sights on this one. If it turns out to be a pretty decent game, I'll probably give this one a shot. So yeah, this will be my trailer reaction for Just Cause 3, and this is released by Square Enix, and it's scheduled to be released in December of this year, on December 1st.
Peggy 18. Square Enix presents an Avalanche Studios production. Just Cause 3. Just Cause 3 is a huge open-world game with over 400 square miles of complete freedom from sky to seabed. With a large arsenal of weaponry, gadgets, and vehicles, prepare to unleash chaos in the most creative and explosive ways you can imagine. Rico Rodriguez returns to his mother's homeland, the beautiful Mediterranean island of Medici, to liberate it from the brutal dictatorship of General Di Ravello. Obsessed with power, Di Ravello rules Medici with an iron grip, suppressing his citizens, building huge military structures, and leading a strong defense force. But why does this island republic need such a large military? Di Ravello has his eyes on much bigger things than just Medici. He sees global domination as his ultimate conquest. Rico, driven by the desire to return Medici to its once beautiful and peaceful past, goes about bringing down Di Ravello's armies and military bases by any means possible. Rico's tools of the trade include an updated grapple hook, which can be used anywhere in the world, to scale great heights, as a weapon, or for moments of awesome stunt action. Now players can deploy multiple grapple tethers, enabling Rico to chain together incredible moments of chaos and destruction. Combined with the new manual retract function, the grapple becomes even more powerful and versatile. Slingshot vehicles into checkpoints, attach soldiers to exploding fuel tanks, smash helicopters into the ground. You can also hook onto objects and tear them apart, and even construct wrecking balls. The possibilities are endless. The parachute is now a far more stable platform for combat, helping Rico strike his enemies with great precision, using one- or two-handed weapons. This allows the combination between the grapple and parachute to be a highly effective combat force, something that no other game can do. On top of this, there's the all-new wingsuit, which allows for total freedom of the skies and completes Rico's aerial abilities. Rico also carries a gun rack of machine guns, rifles, handguns, grenades, rocket launchers, and unlimited C4, creating spectacular kills and awesome explosions. Medici is filled with over 80 land, sea, and air vehicles, from sports cars to jet planes, via monster trucks and tractors, each one modeled in incredible detail. Vehicles are a complex set of hinged parts, crumple zones, and explosive fuel tanks. Buildings, bases, and gas stations all blow up in unique physics-based chains of destruction for amazing moments of unpredictable chaos. All this comes together in Just Cause 3's incredible missions, where you tear down the General's bases of power, liberate towns in the open world, and gain access to new vehicles, weapons, and rebel facilities as you progress.
D. Ravello knows where you are, and he's sending a big old army to kill you.
Additionally, the world is packed full of collectibles and challenges to discover, all of which are tracked online for high-score bragging rights. These include races, scrapyard scrambles, classic gun ranges, wingsuit courses, crash the bomb, and destruction frenzies. Complete them to unlock new mods that upgrade Rico's explosive capabilities and vehicles. Giving players endless ways to cause epic action, destruction, and chaos across 400 square miles of beautiful Mediterranean paradise. Just Cause 3 revolutionizes the open world genre, one massive explosion at a time. Square Enix and Avalanche Studios will set the world on fire December 1st.
Okay, that was my my trailer reaction for Just Cause 3, and that is scheduled to be released around this Christmas, December 1st of this year, 2015. And again, it's from Square Enix, and like the hero of the game again is Rico Rodriguez. He's like the star of the and he has always been like the hero of the Just Cause series, you know. And again, you know, like the Just Cause gameplay is like based like in an open world atmosphere. You know, it has like a third-person perspective. You know, and I think you can like hijack different kinds of like vehicles and stuff like that. You know, plus there's like a lot of like air combat as well too. You know, and they say like the game world itself would be like huge, just like I think the other two. You know, which I never got to play. And I always did want to play those. You know, like the first one, I always wanted to play that. You know, now if anything, I noticed that he looks like different now. I think he looked like this on the second one, but I remember on the first one, I think he had like kind of longish like hair. You know, 'cause I think he's kind of like, you know, like Latino, Hispanic, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it looks good though. You know, they're introducing like a wingsuit to the series too for the first time, because you can see him like when he's like in the air, and he has like a wingsuit. I thought that looked kind of awesome. And then they also have like a grapple gun too that he always has anyway. I think he has always had like a grapple gun, which looked cool too, you know, because he could be like parachuting, he could shoot his grapple and like pull himself to it, or he can pull like the enemies towards him. Yeah, 'cause I think on the first one, whenever you like parachute, he'll shoot his grapple down at the car, you know, and he'll pull himself to the car, you know. I always thought that was kind of cool, you know. That's why I always wanted to give these a try, you know. So I got my eyes set on Just Cause 3. If it turns out to be like a pretty decent game, like for this one, I'll probably wait for reviews. Now, I'm willing to just go ahead and get it because I know Square Enix is behind it. You know, they make some good games like the Final Fantasies, you know, and stuff like that. So since they're behind it, I may be willing to get this one a shot straight off the bat, but I'm definitely keeping, you know, my eyes on it. If it turns out to be a decent game, I probably would get this. So yeah, that was my trailer reaction for Just Cause 3, and I think that was the second trailer that was released for it, because this one actually featured like gameplay, and it actually shows you how the game looked at. Cause I think they had like a trailer before that, which just gave like glimpses of it, and it showed like Rico Rodriguez, you know, but this way actually gave you like the gameplay of it, you know. Okay, this is JDS4696, or JDS Gamer, and that was my gameplay trailer reaction for Just Cause 3.